fun thing. We've just spoken about your teammates.
Yes.
Now you get the great job of doing the creatively named under the team bus section.
Oh my gosh.
Similar to your quick fire, you hear the question, first name you see from the team, sell them out, and then turn your phone off when this goes live and give it a couple of days.
Lovely. So is this my Scotland team that I have to...
Scotland team, or if you have a member of a team that's just really, really hits the nail on the head perfectly. But yeah, go. I feel people who have had a lot of teams struggle, so I pick one. So pick Scotland, but then
lovely.
If you have a special answer, you can go special shout out to this person.
Okay, right, okay.
Yeah. So this one is quite a nice one to start with. This is under the team bus with Kerry-Anne Hastings. Who is the most determined teammate you've ever had? Just like you could be 6-0 down, and she's like, "We're gonna win, and I'm gonna break everything to win this game."
Bex Conde. I've watched footage of her of the goalie had to come off and she has to be the kicking back, and she saved a ball with her hand and logged. Yeah, she was ridiculous. You need to watch video. It was against Czech Republic in a final or something. It was honestly, Bex
on the DM, send me it, and then when this goes out, we'll put it out there as well, and I will. Yeah. I'll tag the original person, but I'll take most of the credit for it. Yeah. Right. Biggest practical joker in the changing room?
Laura Swanson.
Really? Any particular memories that stand out? Is she the classic shampoo trick where you keep putting shampoo in somebody's head?
Oh, no. We're not like that. Like, we don't kind of like, I don't know, either Laura Swanson or Louise Campbell, we call her Squidge. Those two kind of like work off each other and just like joke about the place and like not be malicious or anything, but laugh at what, like do random stupid shit. So sorry, excuse my language, but yeah, that's them. Those two together are hilarious.
I love that. They're the people you need in the changing room. Who is the most naturally skillful hockey player? Like someday where you just like you can watch them just pick up a hockey stick and you think, wow.
I want to say Jenny Edie.
I love that.
She's insane. She's always been really, really good. Her hands are ridiculous, and she's now finally she's got a call up for GB hockey, and she's crushing it. So yeah, she's representing Scotland really well, and she's just incredible. So yeah, Jenny Edie.
Love that. Who is the most clumsy? Like who keeps dropping their phone or would leave their stick on the plane or something like that?
Ronnie. She's new, like I say new, like she's a wee bit younger, and it's just
Bless
Ronnie.
Her.
Yeah, she's class, but like she's with it as well though. But like it's just like she's Ronnie.
Oh, there's many people like could pass an exam in physics quite comfortably, and then I describe it as you could pass an exam, then you'd walk out the hall and get hit by a bus because you didn't look both ways, something like that.
Yeah, like just she's great. She's fab.
Right. Who is most up for a night out? Like who's the person where it's like, oh, first driving lesson today, better get on
it. Amy Gibson.
I love that.
Yeah, she's a goalkeeper and she's just an absolute legend. She's hilarious.
You have to be a loose cannon to be a goalkeeper in hockey. Mm-hmm. Who's got the best fashion sense? Who always comes in looking straight off the runway?
Georgia Jones.
Love that.
She's just, she's got it together. And she's just always got like nice sport kit on and just it's like, ooh, yeah. Fashion.
Vice versa, who's got the worst fashion sense? Who comes in that looks like they got dressed in the dark while they were running? That means you've got somebody. The way you laugh like that means you've got somebody as well. You think, oh.
I'm gonna go Frances Lonergan. Oh, she's gonna kill me, but like, it's not like she just looks like she's been dressed in that. She's just like, because to be fair, we only see each other like in Scottish hockey kit, but like me and her, we've worn like our like under 16 stuff like for a wee while now because we've not got like new kit kind of thing. So yeah, Frances Lonergan, she's class.
I love that.
They're all class.
I love that. Who's the most gullible? Like, who's the person you can be like, oh, we're doing a fancy dress night out when you're not, and then they still turn up in fancy dress?
Who would that? To be fair, probably me. Like, I would probably be that person. Yeah, I would just like, I would say I would be that person.
Any excuse to dress up, and you're like, oh no.
Oh gosh, I would. You should see my fancy dress box. It's class.
Love that. I believe it. I spoke that much about Disney. I believe it. Who is the best dancer? Who's the one that just looks so calm on the dance floor? Like, you know.
I have to say Squidge again. Squidge. Yeah, she's really. Yeah, she can cut some shapes.
Love that. Who's the worst dancer? Who stood next to her that looks like they're not in control of their own body?
Jenny Edie. I know
I
I'm
love it
making
when you,
names,
I
but
love it when
honestly,
you chuckle because it's so
yeah.
it means it's so genuine. And you're like,
Gorgeous.
because what it means when somebody chuckles is the first thing that's flashed ahead is an actual memory of the person doing that thing.
Yeah, no, definitely.
What's their dance move? Is it just like
Oh, I
uncontrollable
don't know.
limbs?
I just remember like a video being taken, not like in a club or anything, but I think it was during COVID, and they were outside on a patio, like just randomly dancing to music, and Jenny was just in the background, like, "What's happened?" Like, do you know, it just she just wouldn't join in. Like,
Bless her. Jenny, this means you get to come on and you get to tell us all the bad things Kerry-Anne does that she didn't bring up in the podcast. Who is the future coach? Who's just like you've just got coach written all over you?
Fee Semple, and she basically is like she is a really really good coach actually.
Love
She's
that.
just retired from the Scottish hockey, like senior women stuff, but she's a brilliant coach. She's fantastic.
Love that. Who's hard as nails? Who's if it goes south on the pitch, like it starts fighting? Who do you want stood behind you in your corner?
Oh,
You can say you if you think you're the hardest in the team, but
no, like not like nobody's aggressive. I would say I don't know. Emily Dark. Let's go Darko.
love
She'll
that.
have your back always. Yeah.
That's what you need. You just need a friend that's like, I'm
Yeah.
willing to die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Who came back with the worst lockdown haircut? Like who'd cut like panic bangs or something like that, and you just thought, oh,
No one.
no, everybody keeps it together.
Don't think anybody. But like when they did, so like Fiona Burnett, she cut her hair. It's like she had bangs and she suits them. She looks class. Like she
I
just
love that.
works it. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it was nobody had like a rogue lockdown haircut. I think thought everybody came out looking fantastic.
Oh, smashed it. We just had mullets for days, and they just seem to have stuck about.
I think there's a bit of a difference. Yeah, like men do shave their heads or get mullets. Yeah. She didn't do that. Nobody shaved their heads or nobody got a mullet, so no.
We never know. These are the questions you have to ask. You never know. Who is the biggest natural athlete? So you had the most skillful hockey player you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Who's someone just walk in and you just are an engine. Like you could go for miles and nobody would be able to stop you.
Mackenzie Bell.
Really?
Ridiculous. Just outrageous, rapid, and we did fitness sessions in lockdown together, and honest, like I had to go in the inside. So when we were like going around the court, I had to go in the inside and honestly be like 10 meters away from her and go around the inside, and she would still catch up with me. She was just insane, and she's still insane. And she's a doctor, and like in London, and she's still crushing all fitness testing. So yeah, she's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Respect for that. Who's got the best tunes in the changing room post game?
Oh, this is going to be controversial because. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say Amy Gibson. I am, and a couple of people go like, "What?" So you know, I like Gibbo's choices. They're good.
And the final one for Under the Team Bus. Who hogs the mirror the most post game? Who knows they've got the big interview coming up and like spends a bit too much time on the mascara?
Oh. I don't know what to say. Like nobody puts on nobody like cakes himself in makeup or anything.
I don't mean cake himself, but like who's just like a bit too posy, you know, they're a bit
posy.
A bit Lizzie McGuire in the mirror in the morning.
Oh my gosh, that's a really hard one. I hope you can cut this part out because I actually have no idea. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go through the lines.
You're all just very naturally beautiful people. You just walk out and just we're sorted.
Amazing. Yeah, we actually
You're nicer than the women's team. I've had 5 of the Scotland women's team on, and they've all sold the same girl down the river. Really? It's terrible. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no. After the game, to be fair, I couldn't even say because I wasn't at the last tournament, so I don't really know who. Oh, I'm gonna go. Can I have another question? I don't know.
Oh, don't worry. Do you know what? You've answered everyone honestly. It will be the mystery, and then it gives me an excuse to get a few more of your pals on, and then we can go. Well, Kerry-Anne doesn't know, so
Nah,
That is it. Under the team bus, you get one off for free. You answered every other one, obviously. You sold every other one, so I love it. Kerry-Anne, I've had so much fun. Final question, then I'll let you get on your way. Just one, the biggest game of your life. You've got cap number 14, because the next game is always the biggest one. Elite Mamba mentality. You've been given the speaker at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Teams getting ready for a night out. You've got 3 songs to pick. What 3 songs are you picking and why?
Okay. I'm gonna pick
for the audio listeners. Watch the YouTube because the excitement in Kerry-Anne's face when she got to pick 3 songs.
So Jerry Cinnamon.
Yep.
She's a belter, obviously.
Lovely.
Brilliant. Loch Lomond. Run rig.
Run rig. Yeah.
Run rig. And then oh my gosh, what was my final? 0.2 seconds. It is obviously 500 miles. The Proclaimers. All Scottish songs.
Basically 3 national anthems of Scotland at that point.
Absolutely, that's it. And obviously, like if it was like a proper like tournament or whatever, and we just won, like we are champions, but that's the standard.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went all Scottish songs. Yes.
I love that. That's great. Hey, thank you for listening to this Clips episode on YouTube. And then if you want to hear the whole podcast, you can find them on Apple or Spotify, as well as the full video version on this YouTube channel, alongside all the other great content we produce on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you again on another Clips episode or in the full episode podcast. Tweet us, tag us, let us know what you thought. All the links are down in the description. It means the world that you guys come and support us, so thank you very much.